Hey, Ricky here. Welcome back to another episode of Pikmin. Last episode, we went back to the Forest of Hope and ended up getting two more parts, and ended up also discovering the entrance of the boss of this area, but we haven't really fought them yet. And in this episode, you might be wondering if we're gonna do that. Well, last episode when I ended off, I actually said we're gonna do the impact site instead, because there's something that has some things that have opened up for us, so we're gonna focus on that. And honestly, though, I kind of want to do this, but we're still gonna focus on this because you'll see why. And by the way, if you end up pressing A, it's like, yeah, so let's land this region, and we press B, it ends up canceling. Kind of cool. It's like, I was like, oh, I want to go here. Nah, never mind. You thought I was going in here, Pikmin, right? No, no. Just kidding. Not just kidding. We're going in here. But yeah, it's kind of cool. What's it called? A little fact about this game that you could just press B to cancel where you're going. So kind of cool. And as you see here, where there's a lot of stuff we can do now, which is if you ever feel like you're running out of Pikmin to like have out in the field like with the yellow Pikmin or about to go extinct and stuff like that, you can always come here at the impact site, and they always give us like some some stuff right here, as you see, right? A lot of pellets. That way we can always populate the Pikmin. So if you ever need to take a day to like repopulate all the Pikmin, so you can always come here to just get more Pikmin. So kind of cool. And we're gonna have like majority of the red ones over here. Let's see here. In order for you to get this, I don't know how to get the yellow one, but I do know how to get the rest regardless. So what we just need to do is and no, actually, we just need to make this stick to go up here and just get that. But we're gonna save that at the end of the day, honestly. This one, however, we can just do that right now. So we're gonna get that. And by the way, this guy actually provides a lot of stuff, like provides a lot of nectar and everything. Come over here. Oh my god. You guys suck, I swear. And this part's gonna be the hardest part right here because it seems like it's gonna be hard because like legit we can't really, well, actually, now I think about it, instead of just let's just throw them all and see, because I don't really going up here with these guys because I don't trust them. What are you doing? These Pikmin are so stupid. Dude, like seriously, why are you going over there? It makes no sense why you go over there. Whatever, and you better not blow up. And yay, we got the yellow ones. Oh my god, yeah, I'm so happy. Whatever. Fucking yellow ones, I swear. I remember Serbs, there was supposed to be a little boss over here, but I guess I was right! Yep, there's a boss right here, and oh, it seems like that guy's gonna die. Well, well, it's okay though. It's not okay. We ended up killing a lot of them, actually. Holy shit. So oh my god. So as you saw right there, I did not think that was gonna happen. Holy shit. I thought so in this area there's always gonna be two bosses. But they only appear on a different number of days. So with this guy right here, he only appears and I don't really want the fucking yellow ones. Okay, whatever. Actually, I hate this guy, and I hate this guy. I hate the yellow one, so we're just gonna throw this guy over there. And let's see here. And as you see here, this guy right here is called the Gulex, and he only appears on the odd number of days. Apparently, there was some, I think in the original version of the game, I could have sworn that there were, they actually, they actually, they actually only appear like what, only appear before day 9, but I guess not. They do actually still appear on day on days after 9, so kind of cool. I guess. And we're just gonna do that, and boom. So that's how we're actually supposed to beat them. So we're supposed to have some of the Pikmin over here just to hit the little ball right there, and as you see, and with the other one right here, as he pulls out like that, like to get us, he's supposed to destroy himself like that. So kind of cool, honestly. And good thing we have a lot of pellets right now, so we can just focus on that. And as you saw, he's mostly water, so it's only blue Pikmin that are able to fight him. And otherwise, if it's the other Pikmin, they end up like, you know, dying like that, as you saw, just by drowning. And no, I did not mean to do... Why am I... Can I just have only bombs? Only bombs! Like, stop doing this to me. Like, Jesus Christ, how annoying that is. Like, come on. And, of course, you were already picking that up, but whatever. How many do I have with this guy? I don't have all the yellows right now, so... Let's see how many. It's not enough. Okay, we need to go back, come back over here. And let's see. And by the way, but anyways, I mentioned that there's two bosses in there in this area. So they only appear on the even day. So when the Gulix is not here, it's another boss that ends up coming here. But it's not really considered a boss because they're kind of they really are friendly. This one, the Gulix, is the only one that's friendly. I'll show on screen what the boss I'm talking about. I think it's called Mammoth or Mammal or whatever it's called. And they are really just the kindest creature, and they really wouldn't hurt a fly at all. And throw it at him. There you go. You're stupid for running into that, but either way, thank you for doing that. This guy right here is easy. He's easy to defeat right here. You just need to make sure you don't end up doing that and just throw with him on once he opens up, so that way it makes it easier for you. And before you celebrate for defeating that guy, he will end up doing that again. So that way, well, before he dies, he will end up giving you like a last ditch effort of getting you after that. And come on, can you get this? How many is there? There's not really a lot, actually. We're just gonna save that for later. We're gonna end up, start breaking this wall right here. And for the last thing about this area, there is one item, one, ship part right here that we can get, as you see right there. And it's, get over here. And it's that thing right there with the one of the clams that has it. So we need to go defeat that one clams in order for us to like, you know, to get the ship part. And by the way, that is not a mandatory a mandatory thing. What I'm trying to say? Mandatory ship part. You can always I'm struggling to talk right now. You can always ditch it. You don't really need it. So, but you can always miss on it. There you go. That's what I meant to say. But either way, if you want it, it's here. So that's way you can just focus on that. And let's see here. I do want more of the blue Pikmin with me, so we're just gonna focus on getting blue Pikmin with us, because the other ones can't. Since the clams are on the water, we can't really do anything about that. So we need to focus on that. But while I'm here now, I mentioned last episode that recently, as you notice right now, I am being quiet, kind of. My energy hasn't really been fully like, you know, I'm not really as my usual self right now. I kind of feel like sound a little bit monotone or whatever. And I mentioned like I'm recording during this episode also during the nighttime. But recently for me, some stuff has happened to me, and I kind of am a bit upset. Don't get me wrong, I wanted to record this because I kind of was in the mood to play, but I do feel like I owe an explanation why I feel like I'm not really my usual self. Honestly, eventually I will get better regardless. Because it make it seem like, oh, something bad happened right now. But no, nothing really bad happened other than it's just a misfortunate circumstance I am going through. Recently, this happened during the week. I'm recording this during a weekend. So, on Saturday, I ended up being in a car accident, and don't worry about it. I'm not hurt or anything like that. I'm perfectly fine, but I just feel upset because I feel like I don't know. I just feel like well, obviously once I feel upset because, like, one, I hurt my car, right? Whatever. And two, and please come back over here. It was my fault. Like, legit. I got into an accident due to my own actions, and I found the positron generator. By combining batteries with solar cells, this machine can generate incredible amounts of electricity. What a timely find! Those instant space noodles will taste better heated up. Yep, it will. I actually love noodles, honestly. My favorite ramen, honestly. I do love ramen. But since due to me not being able to, like, you know, due to me, like, being a picky eater with vegetables and stuff like that, I always like, and yeah, lo and behold, I actually am. I was gonna say allergic, but I'm not allergic. I hate vegetables with a passion, so I don't really eat vegetables. So, yeah, I'm that type of eater. You know, I'm really picky. But anyways, back to my story. Um, I got into an accident on Saturday, and it was due to because while I was going for work to do Instacart to do a delivery, I wanted to do this order mostly because it was like high pay and everything. So I was like, fuck it, dude, let's do it, right? And before I left, I was going to the exit to my street and ended up hitting a car while I was at trying to do a turn. And positron generator. This electric generator is so powerful that if you approach it carelessly, you'll get an electric shock. I have now recovered 17 parts of the 30, and you can just find just 12 more. I should increase my ship's capabilities. Yes, he will. So I'm happy about that. But anyways, but yeah, so I got into an accident and it was completely my fault, and I'm just completely upset over the fact that how I wasn't able to avoid it, and also like what I could have prevented it. And honestly, today's Sunday. It happened to me yesterday, so but the time that I'm recording this, who knows? It's probably gonna go up like next week or whatever. Who knows? Maybe my car's already fixed. I can't wait for that, honestly. But yeah, but whenever it comes to my car, I always get upset for getting into these kinds of accidents, honestly. And I know everyone feels the same way whenever they go into an accident, to get into an accident too. But part of me feels I feel like I'm beating myself up for it because too much, because I do believe it's totally my fault. Like, I know it is my fault, and apparently my mom's trying to comfort me too, saying that it's not really all your fault because the guy also had it was his fault too. And, like, we both shared the blame, so that's kind of reassuring, I guess. But either way, and a lot of people were like saying to me, I told my friend about it. I told my parents about it, and well, they were there when I called them all worried because I frantically called them because, like, legit I was so worried because I didn't know what to do. Um, but either way, um, I I was I called them, right, and and after the whole accident, they kept telling me that it's okay, everything's all right. It's what it's done is done. It's just the car. Everything's all right. You're good. Everyone's safe. Everyone's good. You shouldn't really worry about it. And it is reassuring. I know it is. It's just that part of me just didn't really care about my, because when they say you're good, you're healthy, I don't care if I'm good. If anything, I felt upset on myself because how could I let that happen? How did I? And I keep beating myself up for it. So that's why, if you hear me so upset right now, it's mostly because of that, honestly. And I want to record regardless because I want to record this because I was in the mood to record, and also I wanted to play this game. I really do love this game. I'm not gonna let the single car accident stop me from enjoying this game. So that's why I decided to do this. And I feel like those guys are gonna die. I don't know how to save them. Look, legit. I can't get them up there. And legit, how am I supposed to get that? No, legit, how am I supposed to get that? Yellow one over there. Because we can't really go up here. There's nothing over here for me to climb. Either. How am I supposed to get that? Well, those guys are dead, I guess. Oh well, we can't get them. Sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jen. Sorry, Dave. I can't really get you up there. Oh my god, I don't know. Why are these guys still following me? Like, I did not want you to follow me. Come on. Anyways, how do I supposed to get here? Are we able to get out of the map? Are we? No, it doesn't seem like it. Let me see this. Where am I? I'm right here. No, it doesn't seem like I can get out of there. How are we supposed to get the yellow one, but also get the rest? It's just so weird to me. And I have to go get this guy over here. But anyways, but yeah. So I've been recently upset. And I did cry. Don't get me wrong, I did cry. Because, part of me was like, I felt guilty because, And not due to the fact like, oh, well, I was traumatized or whatever. No, it's mostly because I felt so much guilt because I could have killed the guy. Because and it was bad, by the way. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The whole accident was so bad. The front of the guy car ended up falling off, and I don't know if I want to show it on screen, but for because it might cause a trigger warning. But either way, it was just that bad, and I didn't know how to feel because like legit after seeing how my car was, it could have been worse for the other guy because and the other guy didn't have it that bad because their car is perfectly fine. Yeah, those guys are dead. I'm sorry, I can't get up to them. Oh, that's how we're supposed to. There was no indicator about that. What? How am I supposed to see that? You can barely tell. I guess I saved them either way. So it was just that bad, and part of me was just feel guilty because I couldn't really. I know I shouldn't really deal on with the what ifs, but it is something I could have just avoided regardless. And due to my actions, I could have hurt someone or far worse. But that's what made me got so upset. And right now, I'm just beating myself up for it because I'm a driver. Like I do Instacart, I deliver groceries, I drive all the time. I should know better. I should know how to drive perfectly safe and safe. And part of me is blaming myself, and part of me is like finding a reason why that happened. I felt like I blacked out during that moment, realistically. 11 days since impact. Oh, horrors. The bomb rock explosion engulfed my Pikmin. That last horrified facial expression is burned into my memory. I must review my procedures for handing Pikmin with bomb rocks so that I do not repeat this mistake. It's like, is he calling me out right now? Is he calling me out right now? When I press A to throw Pikmin who are carrying bomb rocks, they will toss their bomb rocks at nearby obstacles or walls. When I load them into the onion, they will drop their bomb rocks to separate bomb rock carriers from other Pikmin. I merely disband them with X or hold A to grab one of the moment. Why are you telling me this now? Why didn't you tell me this when I killed everyone with the bomb rock? What the hell? To switch to Pikmin, I'm holding. I can press and hold A, and then press R. It is a touch difficult to be mastered, but master it I must. Yes, it will. And honestly, in the future games, it gets better. And yeah, we got more blue Pikmin, honestly. We should have focused on more on the yellow ones, but it's alright. Wait, 204? Oh yeah, right. The little pearls actually give you a lot of Pikmin, so I should have just gave that to the yellow. Shit, why did I not focus on that? Oh well, it's alright. Anyways, we're done for this part. Now we can just save here and leave. But to continue my story, so I just keep beating myself up for it. And what was I saying earlier too? But yeah, I just feel like I'm cursed because every year when it's around summer, it's something happens with my car. Whether it be an accident, whether it be I need to get it fixed, it's always there's always gonna be a week where I end up like not having my car and I can't work. But yeah, I just beat myself up for it because I should know better. But either way, just to let you guys know, I'm perfectly fine. And I'm not telling you this story because I want sympathy. I want like, oh no, I hope he's alright, like a little pity and stuff like that. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead and do so. But either way, I'm not reaching out. I'm not trying to reach out and stuff. I've already talked it out with my parents and with my sister, my friends, and honestly, it kind of helped me out. I'm still beating myself up for it because so that way I can just do better. Practically, I need in order for me to feel better for myself, I need to do this so that way, once I get my car fixed and everything, I'm able to be more careful and just be aware because during that whole incident, I gave myself some reasonings like maybe I was because during that whole day in the morning, it happened in the morning. That whole morning, I just woke up. I was feeling alright, but recently I've been like spacing out so much, and it's mostly I feel like it was mostly due to the fact that I've been addicted not to this game, but to another game. I was addicted to another game, and I was like, okay, I think I need to take a break from that game, and I was already deciding to play the rest of the weekend with that game, and then spend the whole week just practically cleansing myself from that game and just giving me myself a break while also playing this game right here. Um, so I I was already thinking that. I was talking to my friend. I was like letting them know and stuff like that. And she was very understanding. Like, yeah, it's just much important. Just take a break or whatever. And she was telling me like I better get on this today though and everything. So she's the best. It's Burger, by the way. And so after that whole conversation I had with her, my I was planning to go eat breakfast with my sister and my parents. And I was like, oh shit, let's go do it. And once they picked me up, she had her dog, her little puppy Donatello, with her, and I kind of didn't want to go out anymore because one, there was no more room in the car, and I was like, okay, it's okay, I'll just stay at home. But they were like, no, we can put the dog away. I was like, why did you bring the dog with us then? Because we can't go anywhere without taking that puppy now because it really needs apparently. Well, she's not. It's already 4 months old, so it's able to be by himself regardless. But either way, she babies that dog and spoils it. But she takes her everywhere where she goes, minus work. So I was like, I'd rather just stay home. I'm just gonna stay home, do my own thing. I'm gonna go do my laundry. I'm gonna go do work, pick up some orders while I'm doing laundry, stuff like that. So, and while I was doing that, I was pissed. Not gonna lie, because I kind of wanted to go out and eat with my parents. But since I was pissed, I was like probably not in the right mindset either, and I also have had a lack of sleep. And I'm sorry if I'm talking about this during a Pikmin Let's Play. So I just wanted to talk. Usually with when it comes to these kinds of recordings, with these kinds of videos, I just do it just to communicate, talk out my feelings. I'm doing this for myself. So if you hear this, thank you for listening, honestly. But anyways, to continue on with my story, I'll probably save that thanks to later. But um, so I ended up just doing my laundry and activated my Instacart to start working. And then my parents ended up coming back home with my sister with her dog, and they were planning on eating at home. They were planning to eat at home now because one, they finally understood that yeah, it's silly, we can't really go anywhere without the dog. So, and plus they didn't want to leave me alone, and God bless their hearts for doing that. But during that time I was just pissed regardless at them. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna eat with you. I'm just gonna still continue doing my own thing. But I didn't like let them know I was pissed. I was just gonna do my own thing. So later on I got an order. My mom was like, eat, have something to eat. So I was like, no, it's okay, I'll eat later, I'll eat when I come back. Because I got an order, it was really good, it was like a $30 order. And I was like, for 10 items, I'm gonna do it. So I went to go do it. And like I said, I was positively angry. I was hangry too because I didn't eat and was running out. I kept on spacing out at times due to because my mind wasn't really completely there. And also, and I forgot to mention this, I was running on 6 hours of sleep, or 6 or 4 hours of sleep, because I've been sleeping late like recently. And it could be all of that, but regardless, but when I was driving, I was focused. I know I was. I was making sure everything was going all right. I was making sure I wasn't speeding. I was making sure I didn't I didn't I was focused. I wasn't distracted. I didn't check my phone. I was focused on the road. I was watching each direction before I turned. And when this car came, it looked like he was going straight to where I was going. And I just needed to turn. He was going straight, full speed. And I was like, okay, after this person passes, I'll go. So I estimated like the time, because while I was like looking to the left, I already know he was on my right and he was speeding up. So I'm like, okay, after this, I'll just go. Out of nowhere, he ended up turning. And he didn't have, because last time I checked, he didn't have his signal. He didn't look like he was going to the same lane. He wasn't going to the lane where he was supposed to turn. So I didn't know if we. I didn't notice that he was gonna turn, and I ended up about to step on it too, just so I can turn. And out of nowhere, he was right there, and I just ended up hitting him. And I don't remember. I just don't remember if I braked, if I stepped on it. It seemed like I probably did mostly stepped on it because of how bad my car looked at the end. And when I braked, but I feel like I did brake because I got new tires, and usually when I brake, my old tires were able to stop in time. But that one takes a little bit more time. It takes like a couple more seconds for me to do a complete stop unless I stepped it hard. But I tried to step it so hard, but my tires couldn't really stop the full speed that I was already trying to go, or not really full speed, but enough speed for me to do the turn. And it just was too late. I ended up hitting him, and I just don't understand what happened to me. What was happening? Because I still feel like I blacked out for that moment. And I don't know. It could just be what the actual reasons why I just told you. Whether it be I was lack of sleep, didn't eat, hangry, um, spacing out. And don't get me wrong, there are times where I'm always distracted. Because I shouldn't really have meant this. I do oftentimes check my phone when I drive. There are times when I text too, but and there are times where I'm like either get distracted by like something happened on the road, and I just focus on that, and then forgot that I'm still driving. Regardless, I know I'm a safe driver. I know I'm a good driver. So I don't know what came over me during that time. So that's why I've been beating myself up. But regardless, what's done is done. I'm safe. Nothing hurts. I'm all perfectly fine. The other guy's fine too. It's just the car. My car was the one that got totaled right now. But now I have to go pay and go pay for his car's repairs, and also pay for my repairs, which I'm not excited about. But honestly, it's probably for the best that I focus on that. But now I can't really work because I need my car to work, and if I don't have my car, I can't work. So it really is a conundrum, and this is why I kind of wish I had like a full-time job, because that way that wouldn't have been an issue. But either way, but like I said, I'm totally fine. If you guys are worried about me, it's all right. I'm okay, and I might be like beating myself, and I probably should take a break with recording. But honestly, I just wanted to come here and talk it out. Honestly, just let it out, because I did cry. I really did. But when I talked to my friends and my family, it really helped me out a lot, and I wanted to talk this out to you guys too, because one, I'm recording, and like one, it's my video series, so I wanted to talk about it, and two, I'm and one, like I said, I want to say whatever is on my mind, and give full honesty. If I wanted to record, I want to make sure I give out my best side of myself to the, and not only my best side, it feels like it's a performance. I want to give it my best in an episode, no matter what. And if I'm not able to provide that, you guys deserve the honesty. You guys deserve the 100% truth and honesty, what's going on with me, and why I'm feeling like this, and why I sound like, oh, he's a little monotone. But yeah, but either way, thank you for listening from my rant and yamble or yap session. I needed to. I felt like I needed that. I felt like I needed to talk it out, and I'll continue beating myself up. Don't on that. But either way, I won't beat myself up too much about it, because we're all human. We're all human. If something similar happened to you about this situation, just know that whatever happened, you will beat yourself up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be okay, because literally it doesn't really help at times. You're right. You're good. You're here. You're alive. If it were for me, it didn't work out because one, I don't normally really am afraid if something happens to me with pain, like if I get hurt or worse, I'm okay. I accepted that fact. It's just that for me, if I end up hurting someone due to my actions, I can't handle that guilt for me. So either way, but if something has happened to you that's similar to my situation, whether you be happen in an accident or so like that, just know that it's okay to rely on your friends. It's okay to rely on your family. Because during these times are important that you always communicate and don't shun yourself. Because like look what I did. I ended up talking to my parents and my family and everything, and they helped me out. Even if the words don't feel like are the words that they need you to hear, as long as you say the thing that you want to let out and lay bare your true and lay bare your emotions, as long as they listen, and even if they didn't find the right words for you to say, just let them know how you feel, and the rest will come. The rest will come, and you'll start feeling better. It's always important to let things out before, and whether it be to yourself, like I am right now, or to your friend, a close friend or family. Because when I talked to my friend, I needed that. I really needed that. I needed that companionship. So just let you know, don't do it by yourself. Don't whatever you're facing, whatever you're feeling, don't be alone with it. Always share it, and always and always just like talk it out with your friends and families, because it will work out at the end. But yeah. But anyways, sorry for this whole thing. And for a Pikmin episode, oh my god. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we're gonna go in the Forest of Hope. I'll mention more about the car accident, because I mentioned before a little funny story, because even though after that car accident, I still have a little funny story to talk about. So I want to mention this later. But either way, stay tuned for that. But either way, thank you so much for watching and listening. And I hope you continue sticking around. And so, like I said, don't worry, I'm fine. If you guys end up and if you guys did end up worrying, if you guys didn't, it's all right. I'm like, I don't care. I don't know who you are. But either way, thank you for listening, and I'm fine. And hopefully you'll continue being fine as well. And hopefully continue watching this series as we continue playing. As I continue playing Pikmin. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode in the Forest of Hope. We're gonna complete it. Later. What did this person do?